Disclaimer. This film contains sensitive topics, including fictional depictions of true crime and online crime communities. These portrayals are for entertainment purposes only, and are not intended to glorify or trivialize real-life events. Viewer discretion is advised. Warning: jump scares are present throughout the film.
And I'm back. Sorry about that. My signal cut out in my last live stream, and I think I lost the entire thing. So, Mountain Man, I see you're still in the chat. You always come in saying, I'm watching, and then just kind of take off. But I appreciate your support. You are probably my only supporter at this point. But I had a whole live stream on the last one where I'm hiking this trail here in Erie Pine, Colorado, where I grew up. And it's really hot out here, so I'm actually not going to restart one, but I didn't want to be rude and not come back and tell you guys what happened or have you worry that I'm out here being attacked by a bear or a snake or something. If you're watching on the replay, just wanted to let you know that I'm Dale Sparks. I grew up here in Erie Pine, and I just like showing you around the nature that we have around here and in the surrounding towns. I was hiking on the trail earlier, and the signal cut out, and I think deleted the entire last live stream. So I'm going to head back to my car. If you're watching on the replay, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'm going to do a little bit of litter control over here. As you can see, people don't respect the trails as much as they should. Or we've got lovers that maybe got a little bit busy and left their gift behind. So let's take this to the trash. Ooh, we got a book. Could take that for my collection. What the? Is that? Oh my God. Shit. Mountain Man, are you still there? Shit.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Crime with a K. This is Kayla. So today we're going to do a little bit of an update. It has been 2 weeks since Cassie went missing. Now I'm going to show you guys her poster again, just so you're all caught up with the case and the details. Like I said, this is Cassie Parker that we're going to be covering. She disappeared on May 16th, and she went missing in Erie Pine, Colorado. She was only 20 years old, and we still haven't heard anything. It's been about 2 weeks since she went missing. There's a lot of speculation. A lot of people are accusing family, some dear friends. Hold on. Some chats are rolling in. Cassie. Someone says, Cassie, I think it was her ex-boyfriend she had a restraining order on. Yes, so that is one of the possible theories that police are looking into right now. Of course, we don't want to speculate or put any opinions out there, but he does look pretty suspicious in my opinion. I think the restraining order says enough. He was probably very aggressive with her. I know when the whole restraining order thing first happened, he had a lot of issues, and I don't know. The police seem to not want to lead into that, but you guys know me and I like to make a lot of assumptions, and I'm assuming it was the ex-boyfriend. Let's see. Someone else says, Kay, you might want to check the news. They found a heart and her belongings. Interesting. Was it the police who found the heart or the belongings? Do we have any other details? I mean, you guys can't just come in with weird comments like this and not give me any background. Also, is that even valid? I haven't seen anything about that yet. So again, you guys, please don't come in the comment section if you don't have anything to back it up or any sources. I don't appreciate that and I don't like it. It's very misleading. Let's just Google it for the sake of Googling it, I guess. Okay. I'm not going to apologize because still you should come in with sources. However, this is an accurate comment. Let's see. Heart found in the woods in Erie Pine, along with a cell phone, wallet, and a set of keys. It was discovered by a YouTuber on a live stream. Oh, that's interesting. Hold on. I've never heard of this guy before. Adventures with Dale Sparks? What is his channel even about? Hold on. Let me pull up his channel. Well, this is weird. This guy just does like walks in the woods, I guess. It's interesting that he just stumbled upon this. He just likes hikes and nobody watches. Yeah, I can see that. He's got like, what, 200 subscribers? You know what's really interesting about this, though? It is kind of jogging my memory. If I remember correctly, about 20 years ago, they were finding similar situations like this all throughout Erie Pine, weirdly enough, where they were finding random body parts of women and some of their belongings, but they never actually found the women, and they never tracked down who the guy was. There were a few people they speculated and thought it could be, but there was never anybody actually captured for these crimes. It's interesting. This YouTuber must be so distraught. I mean, yeah, when you stumble upon human body parts, that's probably going to lead anybody to be a little distraught. I don't know. I'm curious to see what he's going to say about it. I mean, he found it on a live stream. He's probably going to, I should try and get him on the channel, actually. It's just strange that some random nobody found a human heart in the woods on a live stream, but I'm not going to speculate. You guys know me. Will you be live later to give us an update? We'll see. I'm gonna have to go watch this live stream that this guy did if it's still up. I don't know if YouTube will take it down just given the context of the situation, but I am curious to get a little bit more information and look deeper into this guy. And if any of this is even valid, he could have set it up. It, you know, there's a lot of things it could be before I'm going to jump to he actually stumbled on a case. It's got to be Cassie's heart. Are you stupid? Okay, first of all, we don't do that kind of thing on here. You'll be booted immediately. Mods, can you block him for me just super quick? If you guys could just grab him and block him, that would be awesome. Don't come back to my channel. I'm not going to speculate and say that it is or isn't Cassie's heart. The timing is apropos, to say the least, but we don't even know if this is actually valid, you guys. For all we know, he threw a toy heart out in a field and claimed he found something. Let's be honest, this guy has no views on his channel. So before we jump to that kind of conclusion, let's, be careful with speculation. So yes, please get that YouTuber on. I'm going to, like I said, let me do a little deep diving into him. Let me see what I think and if this is something we should look into. And if it is, I'll definitely reach out about getting him on the channel. We did just hit 2 million subs, so it would be good for him. And I'll leave it at that. But yeah, so you guys, like I said, I just wanted to give you a quick update on Cassie, let you know she is still missing. Thank you, everybody. Let's get the word out about Cassie Parker. We've got to find her.
Well, folks, another day, another wild goose chase. The so-called Erie Pine Killer still roams free, and yet here we are, flooded with armchair detectives, and get this, YouTubers playing Sherlock. Cute, right? But let me give you all a little bit of advice. Stick to unboxing videos. This is real life. Leave the investigation to the professionals before someone else gets hurt. Because, spoiler alert, the killer's still out there. And he's not watching your channels. Alright? I'm just saying.
Cats are rolling in. Cassie. Someone says, Cassie, I think it was her ex-boyfriend she had a restraining order on. Yes, so that is one of the possible theories that police are looking into right now. Of course, we don't want to speculate or put any opinions out there, but he does look pretty suspicious in my opinion. I think the restraining order says enough. He was probably very aggressive with her. I know when the whole restraining order thing first happened, he had a lot of issues, and I don't know. The police seem to not want to lead into that, but you guys know me, and I like to make a lot of assumptions. And I'm assuming it was the ex-boyfriend. Someone else says, Kay, you might want to check the news. They found a heart and her belongings. Was it the police who found the heart or the belongings? Do we have any other details? I mean, you guys can't just come in with weird comments like this. So is that valid? I haven't seen anything about that yet. Again, you guys, please don't come in with I'm not going to apologize because still you should come in with sources. However, this is an accurate comment. Let's see. Heart found in the woods in Erie Pine along with a cell phone, wallet, and a set of keys. It was discovered by a YouTuber on a live stream. Oh, that's interesting.
Hey everyone, it's Dale Sparks, and I cannot sleep. I've been having the worst nightmares, and I just wanted to say thank you, whoever is watching now. It's crazy the amount of support that I have from strangers. And I just want to make sure that you guys are also giving your love to where it is needed the most, and that is to Cassie Parker's family and her loved ones. And this is a nightmare. I was just sitting here, and earlier, Kayla from Crime with a K, I'm pretty sure everybody in the world knows who that is, reached out to me, and it was unreal. And I've been debating going on her channel. She asked me to go on and just kind of explain what happened, so I'm gonna say yes, and I am gonna do it. And I hope by doing that, we can spread the word that this killer is still out there, whoever this is. I'm not a true crime channel, but I want to make sure that I make this situation right, because it's not every day that you're walking down a trail. I don't even want to say it. I will see you guys over on Crime with a K. I hope you got better sleep than me. Good night.
We have Dale Sparks. You guys were going crazy over his live stream. All right, Dale, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for
Very
having
happy
me.
to have you. Yes, very happy to have you. This is great. I watched your live a little bit. You seemed very out of sorts, and you ended it pretty abruptly. So I am curious what happened after the live stream ended.
Well, obviously, I had to end it because I was on my phone and I had to call the police.
So now you said you were familiar with the Cassie Parker case. How long have you been following it? Since the day she went missing?
Yeah, I mean, we live in a pretty small town where many of us, we know each other's families. Everybody knows everyone. One thing that was pretty strange is when I was doing the live stream, it felt like just, when like a presence, somebody was following me, watching me. And there was a very strange person. I couldn't make out their face or their gender that was kind of just off in the distance staring. And that's something that I had told the police.
I do hope that the police are doing their job and their due diligence. I know you're not a true crime channel, but I think you might be now, especially given all the circumstances. I think you're going to have a lot of prying eyes and people with a lot of questions. And I hope that you lean into that. I really do. I think it'll be beneficial, not only for your channel, obviously. You've seen a lot of exponential growth.
Absolutely. I'm happy to help. I'm not into true crime, but obviously I think a lot of people know who you are and what you do. So I was kind of shocked when you reached out to me.
I appreciate that. We're not going to speculate. Again, all that they found is a human heart, and we have yet to hear much. Thank you to Dale for coming up and talking about that. Dale, have a great evening. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So that was Dale, everybody. I look forward to having him back on the channel. I hope he sticks with it, and I hope he continues to give us updates. But until then, that is kind of where we're at. I'll keep you updated on Cassie and the human heart incident.
Dale wouldn't know justice if it hit him in that itty-bitty head of his. Mark my word. The killer is still out there, and they will strike again. You know what? Stay tuned, because we're going to keep on diving deeper and deeper into this cesspool some of you like to call true crime.
Well, folks, seems the Eerie Pine Killer is taking yet another twist. In a shocking turn of events, Jared Watts, the ex-boyfriend of our latest victim, Cassie Parker, has gone missing. That's right, poof, vanished. And if you ask me, it doesn't take a detective to see what's going on here. Now, I'm no expert, but doesn't this just scream guilty? First, the tragic death of Miss Parker. And now her ex, Mr. Watts, suddenly disappears? Call me crazy, but I'd bet he's skipping town. Mark my words, Jared Watts is running, and it's only a matter of time before he's caught. Stay tuned, folks. The truth always comes out.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Crime with a K. My name is Kayla Drake, and we have a pretty exciting stream planned for you. I have a couple of guests that are going to be coming up. Let's get into it. We just got news and reports back from the police in Erie Pine, Colorado. The heart was tested and confirmed to belong to Cassie Parker. So the evidence that Dale found on his live stream was, in fact, real evidence, and it's devastating. I know a lot of people in Erie Pine are trying to wrap their minds around it. There is a murderer running around. I don't know what to say other than my condolences to the family and friends of Cassie Parker. And I really hope that as this continues, we find out who did this and who is responsible, because we know that killers like to strike again. So let's go ahead and bring Dale up. Hey, Dale, how are you?
Hey, Kayla, I'm overwhelmed. The news recently and just with everything that's been happening has been a wide mix of emotions. So
Sure.
it's been tough.
Yeah, I have to first comment on the first thing I noticed. Your new setup looks great. The last time we talked, you were on a phone in your living room on the couch. So this is a big step up.
Yeah, I'm in this for the long haul now. So I really appreciate all the supporters that have come over from your channel and just, everybody supporting me through this time, whether it's been emotionally, financially. I was able to buy a camera and a backdrop and all this stuff. So
yeah, that's great. So I'm going to go ahead and bring Annie up.
Oh,
Annie.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you just fine. You are right up close and personal with your camera, though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Chat's saying maybe if you could just move the camera up.
Oh,
there.
I got you. Okay. Is this
Yeah.
okay?
That's fine.
Is better?
Yeah.
Annie. Yep.
Okay. Hi.
How are you, Annie?
Hi, I'm Annie.
Hi, Annie.
Thank you for
Lovely to
having
meet
me.
you. I haven't had a chance
Thank
to really get to know you other than when we emailed to get you on the stream. So I'm really glad you were able to do this and hopefully offer some insight, some clarity, and clear up a few things for us. I don't know if
Yeah,
you've met
thank
Dale.
you.
Dale's my co-host for the day.
Hi, Dale. I love
Nice to
your
meet
show.
you. Oh, thank you.
Oh, you watched Dale's channel, huh?
Mm-hmm. I don't miss an episode. No.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
You look really
that.
young and cute.
You're
on
beautiful.
channel.
Thank you. That made my day.
Okay.
I'm so sorry for what
Annie, I just wanted to pick your brain a little bit. Dale is actually the gentleman who found Cassie's heart.
Yes. God bless him. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah. So I was just curious, Annie, how have you been feeling? How have you been processing this? What have the police been saying to you? What have you heard?
Unfortunately, the police haven't told me much. To be honest with you, I learned about the discovery watching Dale's stream. I learned it along with the rest of the world. So I just want them to find the rest of her.
Well, Annie,
But
I'm gonna
haven't
stop you right
spoken.
there because I have a
What?
lot of questions. You are a suspect, and I have to be honest with you, rightfully so. There was a lot of weird estrangement between you and your daughter, and I'm really curious, how did that transpire? How did that start?
Look, when my mother passed away, that's kind of when everything changed. She thought she deserved more than she got in our state. And she can be an entitled brat. She's been that way her whole life.
I've heard that you actually were left significantly less than what your daughter was left, and that was quite a point of contention between the two of you, and that was what led to you not speaking anymore. Which is why I think it
that's
would
not
make a little
exactly
bit of
it.
sense that potentially you would be able to gain more in the event of her passing. I've also seen an insurance claim that somebody emailed to me where you were recently added on to Cassie's
Need
insurance.
to see a receipt from where you found that information out, because that is not true. No insurance claims at
and
all
if you guys
whatsoever.
could stop. Somebody in the chat is saying it wasn't over money, it was over her boyfriend. I guess there was a lifetime restraining order that
Jared Watts has actually been missing for about 24 hours now. There's a lot of rumors around you and Jared allegedly having a somewhat intimate, inappropriate relationship.
No, I don't know where you heard about inappropriate. I mean, we we text. I mean, he's like a hi, how
Yeah,
are
but you
you
don't
kind
think
of
that
thing.
itself is inappropriate? You're texting your
No,
daughter.
why
so that
would
you
it be
can use her?
inappropriate? He's very nice to me. He's very
Sure, but he had
pleasant.
a restraining order against
I
you.
didn't know about a restraining order. I mean, he just texted me.
I mean, so you guys are texting and he didn't mention that Cassie had pulled a restraining
No.
order? I mean,
No,
also,
he didn't. I
restraining
don't
orders
speak to my
national
daughter.
news, especially when Cassie first went missing.
Ladies, if I could just say, so you said that
Hi, Dale. Hi, Dale.
Hi, Annie. Just a question. I'm not trying to interrogate you, but they're asking in the chat. So her ex has gone missing, but you said he has texted you. When was the last time he texted you?
Yeah, I mean, I heard from him last Friday. He was just like, hey, I'm getting out of work, like 5. And I was like, oh, sweet.
Interesting.
There's somebody in the chat saying that they're the mother. See the Melissa Watts down there?
Mm-hmm. Is that
Saying
actually
that
Melissa Watts?
Derek, mom, I don't know. Maybe
She's saying she
you
wants
could
to
give them
come up. All right, listen, I'm going to drop a link in the chat, but this is only for Melissa.
You
If
might not
anybody
want- I
else
don't
clicks
know.
on this
Probably a
link,
troll.
it might be, but
Could
we're going to
be a
find out.
troll,
Annie.
yeah. Is that a?
Okay, hold on, guys. We'll be right back. All right, everybody. I'm
Sorry about that.
really
guys.
sorry about that. Normally, I'm very good about putting up a screen for those sort of things. I was just very caught up in my conversation with Annie.
I knew
but-
that was coming.
Sure you did. I was able to email Melissa and actually confirm that this is her. So she has quite a bit to say in regards to Jared, Cassie, Annie, this whole situation. So we're going to go ahead and bring Melissa Watts up onto the panel. Hey, Melissa, how are you doing?
Hi.
Nice to see you.
Nice
So
to see you.
had
Thank
some
you.
thoughts. Yeah, of course. You had some thoughts and some things you wanted to say and clarify. I'm very curious to hear what you had to say.
Hi, Annie. Why are you lying? You know where he is. I know you know where he is.
Wow.
And he
I mean,
told me about
Annie,
it.
Are you
you guys
serious
were
right now?
texting. Did he mention if he was leaving or going out of town? I mean, do you know where Jared is?
No. I think Annie
So
knows.
how could you just let her up like this and accuse me of something like
Because
that
I'm not
in
going to let
front
you
of
lie on my son.
America? What did I lie about?
Jared told me about your advances.
My advances.
Yes.
Have you seen the texts that he's been sending me? My advances.
I don't care. He was 16.
You guys have been texting for a few years, which would mean you have been
few-
texting him since he was a teenager.
No,
If the
it's
rumors
been
are
like a couple
correct-
months. I think we should address where my daughter
No,
is.
we're going to address it
where
right now.
Jared is.
And you know what?
And also,
Cassie didn't appreciate you coming on to her boyfriend.
do you realize that your son had a restraining order? Because I
That
didn't
was
know
a
about
fake.
this.
You know all about that.
I didn't. I
You
learned
know,
about it today.
Cassie.
Do you know it was on your son
Trying to
though?
help out with the chat here, and they're asking Melissa. Somebody said, if there was a lifetime restraining order, the only way it would be dropped is if one of them passed away, unfortunately.
Die. Yes. That sounds like a motive to me.
No. It's not going to be trashed like this. Okay. Cassie was very mentally ill. God
Well,
bless
all
her.
right, Melissa, I'm going to stop you right there.
And your
Your
son
son did
was
have a restraining
abusive.
No.
Your son did have a restraining
She did
order.
that to
against
herself.
Cassie. Well,
Wow.
I mean, I don't think the courts
Yeah.
would just grant an RO against somebody
She
without
did that
any
to you.
evidence. or proof. I'm not going to speak on
Do you know
the
where he is? Is he at your house right now?
I don't know where he is. I haven't
You're not gonna
talked
set
to
him
him
up for
since
this.
I think Friday.
No.
He texted me when he
Well,
was
I
getting
mean,
I
out of
don't
work.
care.
I asked him
That's
when he was getting out of
no-
work. I said, you should come over
You
after.
should leave
He
him
was like,
alone.
yeah,
Why are
well,
you
5
texting your
o'clock.
daughter's boyfriend?
He wasn't into her anymore. So,
You
know,
wanted her
he's very
gone.
kind.
You wanted her gone.
I don't appreciate being ambushed. I'm out of here.
Okay,
Nobody's
well,
ambushing you.
I mean, everybody at this point, in my mind, is potentially a suspect. So,
Well, I know my son, and he would never lay a hand on Cassie.
well, obviously you didn't know him that well because he had a restraining order. So,
He
Melissa,
was
we're going to say
crazy.
goodbye. It was really great having you up. Thank you for
No,
coming.
you
in to
need
bring
to
some
promote lies.
clarity. Bye. Oh,
Wow, that was a lot.
yeah. That was a lot. Okay. Well, Dale, great having you up. Thanks for coming.
Hi, everyone. I hadn't planned on posting tonight, but I have to address something. What Dale Sparks is doing on his YouTube channel for the Erie Pine murder case, it's disgusting. This isn't entertainment. This is someone's life. Cassie Parker's life. And Dale, he's treating it like some kind of content gold mine. And don't even get me started on Kayla Drake. I feel like she's using Dale because he happens to live in Erie Pine, and they're both getting too close to Cassie's family. For what? For fame? For clout? It's disgusting. And so disrespectful to Cassie's memory. I'm so sorry to all of you for the way these so-called creators are behaving. Not all of us in the true crime community are like that.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Adventures with Dale Sparks. I'm Dale Sparks, and I'm here.
Hi, I'm Annie. Hi.
Hi, Annie. I'm here with Annie Parker, the mother of Cassie Parker, who unfortunately has passed away. And I know it's a very controversial subject, guys, but Annie thought it'd be a good idea for us to do some paranormal Ouija board to see if we can communicate with Cassie. Annie, do you have a shirt on?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you could just, if you have something to throw on over that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Okay, great. So do you have any questions for Cassie to get us started?
Yeah. Hi, everybody. I'm Annie. I'm the mom. Cassie, honey. Hi, honey. If you're here, can you tap Dale? You should tap Dale on the shoulder if you're here, honey.
Or just move the Ouija board piece would be fine. It's a little creepy. All right, well, first, I guess, Cassie, can you just let us know that you're here by moving this? You really got to focus in. Nothing.
Baby.
Nothing yet.
1, 2, 3.
Annie, what the hell are you doing?
Baby, are you there? Honey, just do something. Come on. We want to talk to you, honey.
Hey, I'm getting creeped out. Oh, we summoned a demon.
Dale,
Kayla.
Annie, hey, great to see you.
Kayla.
What are you doing? This is just disgusting. This whole thing is so disgusting. It's so disgraceful to
Kayla,
Cassie's memory, and this is
Kayla,
like,
just knock it off.
you don't tell
knock
me
it
to
off.
knock it off. This is not the type of attention that you want to be
Cassie's
bringing to
probably
Cassie's
laughing
case. I doubt Cassie's
at you.
laughing.
You're just mad you're not the star tonight, honey.
I don't care about being the star, honey. I care about respecting Cassie's memory, and this is just not it.
Yeah, way to be a boner killer, Kayla.
I
Look,
don't-
I understand that you do true crime, but this is Adventures with Dale Sparks. And this is something that Annie wanted to do as part of
Yeah, this
part
ain't
of her
Adventures with
grieving.
Kayla.
Yeah, I understand that, but Dale, I helped you get your channel to where it's at now, and a lot of your subscribers are from my subs. And there's a
we are
certain level of
subscribers.
respect that we show to our victims in the true crime community, and what you're doing right now is not showing any respect to Cassie. It's so distasteful, and I can't believe this is what you're doing.
Well, I get it, but I think the 5.2 thousand people in the chat can agree that this is what they're here to see. So if we could just stay on topic, we could talk about this afterwards. We're live right now. Let's get back to this. Kayla, if you're on board, you're on board. If you're not, then you could just sit back and watch that we are going to contact Cassie.
We'll see.
Mommy's here, Cassie. Say
There
hi
she
to
is.
Mommy. Just say hi to Mama. Come on.
Cassie, do you think Kayla needs to change her attitude?
What was that?
Someone's at my door.
I'm gonna need another drink.
Dale, this isn't funny. See, this is why I think this is all just like a trick. You're just doing this for views. It's gross.
Hello? Kayla, somebody's really at my door.
Don't.
Well,
Just don't do
What
it.
do you mean
No,
somebody?
I'm
You
not.
sit up,
I'm not.
Dale, don't. If somebody's actually, it's probably a troll. But doing streams like this is what happens.
Okay, I'm not just gonna let somebody pound on my door while we're live and just not answer it. It'll be
Well,
fine.
I don't think you should answer it. Why don't you call the police?
Honey, you at the
Annie,
door?
stop. This is
Cassie.
so ridiculous. It's not a ghost. There's
If
somebody
it's
actually at his
Cassie, let her
door.
in. If it's Cassie,
I'm
let her in. If
kidding.
it's not Cassie, don't open the door.
Dale, I want to do it.
Who is it?
Dale, don't. Dale, don't. Just
Okay,
stop.
no,
Don't
somebody's
touch
messing
it.
with us.
Dale, this is so crazy.
Oh, God.
See, Annie,
Cassie?
doing
Is
stuff
it
like this brings trolls onto our channels. It's not Cassie. This is
Kayla,
probably a very
stop.
real.
What if the killer's out there?
I mean, there's a high likelihood
Dad's gonna
that
get
it is.
murdered.
But that's why I
We're
say
not
not
gonna have a
to
host.
do this. Oh, Annie, stop.
Stop. God. Kayla,
He is
you're
not the end all be
the
all for
world's most
one, but for
annoying YouTuber.
and you're the world's most annoying victim's parent.
Real funny, guys.
Oh my God.
Dale,
that's
that's
the
not
same
funny.
bag,
See-
dude. That's the bag.
Kayla, I did not put this on my. Do you think that I'm able to knock on my own
not
door
funny.
out there while
I
I'm
don't
sitting
know,
here?
Dale. I don't
clearly?
know. Your knees were underneath the coffee table. You very likely could.
Oh, real funny, guys. Look at that. It's fake.
Dale, is that real?
No, these are
fuck,
fake. This is
Dale?
plastic. I could literally chew on it. Ugh. They're just
fuck?
messing with us. They see that
I
we're
mean,
live.
doing
They know my
streams like
address. They
this gets
doxed my
them going.
address. No,
But
after
doing
they-
streams like
everyone's
this
Who
gets them
doxing.
doxed
going.
your address? Who's in
Who
the
hasn't
chat? that-
doxed my address?
There's so many people dox addresses, Annie. I've had to do so much
Did
work.
anyone dox my address?
Wait, shh, you guys.
What?
What? What, Dale?
This moved.
The Erie Pine murder case. I've been watching what they're doing, and to be honest, I kind of see both sides. It's a little intense how close they're getting to the case and to Cassie Parker's family. Dale lives in Erie Pine, so it's a natural thing that, he'd want to cover it. And Kayla, she's a smart creator. I don't necessarily think there's anything wrong with them. I get why some people might feel like they're doing it for the clout, but at the same time, this is the world we live in, right? And if that helps bring justice for Cassie Parker, I mean, is it really so bad?
Annie, I don't think that you realize your worth. I really think that maybe you need to take some time to yourself. Shit.
Good evening, folks. Breaking news on the Erie Pine killer. It seems our elusive murderer has struck again, this time claiming the life of Marie Parker, the aunt of Cassie Parker, who was found brutally murdered just weeks ago. Now, Here's where it gets interesting. Marie was also the sister of Annie Parker, Cassie's grieving mother, and might I add, prime suspect in her own daughter's murder. Looks like the Parker family reunion just took a deadly turn. Stay tuned as we unravel this tangled web of mystery. I'm Brad Williams, and you heard it here first.
Hi guys, welcome back to Adventures with Dale Sparks. I was looking into the murders that happened 20 years prior. Terrence Lee, he was accused of murdering all the female victims 20 years ago. Now, you guys have to remember that killer was never caught. Mary Lee was Terrence Lee's high school sweetheart. He cheated on her throughout high school. They eventually got married, and he continued to cheat.
Hey everyone. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Terrence Lee. I was accused of being the Erie Pine murderer 20 years ago. However, I was set free. Sorry, the charges against me and my ex-wife Mary, they were dropped due to insufficient evidence. We didn't do anything then. I sure as hell haven't done anything now. I know now everyone's talking about Cassie Parker. It's tragic, really it is, but it has nothing to do with me. I didn't even know Cassie. And Marie, I barely knew her and haven't spoken to her in years. I don't owe any further explanation to the internet. Here's the truth. Cassie Parker's mother, Annie, she was a mistake. Our relationship was a mistake. But an affair does not mean that you are a murderer. Here's some more truth for you. After the charges were dropped 20 years ago, there were still assholes out there who wanted justice. Ooh, justice. And they thought the only way to get it was to harass me. So I received constant phone calls at all hours, death threats. My house was vandalized multiple times, and my car was totaled with a sledgehammer while I was at work, and conveniently, no one saw any of it. I had my phone number changed multiple times, and I moved on with my life. Till yesterday. I came in through the garage, I went to the living room, and the living room door had been kicked in. Someone had written on the wall, "You're next." You people! And you know who you are. You think you're researching cases and solving crimes. If you want to actually help people, leave the actual detective work for actual detectives. Cases are tried in court, not in the court of public opinion. I have made mistakes in my life, but I didn't kill anyone. Go blame someone else.
And Annie, I see what you're saying. Maybe, guys, if you want to remove that comment of hers, that wasn't very appropriate. Annie, I don't know what's going on down there, guys. Yeah, if she's putting links to pornography in the chat, yeah, please don't click on those, guys. Annie, is that the real Annie? Let me look. So anyways, back to Mary Lee. These murders were happening when Mary Lee and Terrence were married. A lot of these victims were people associated with Terrence and women that he had been, promiscuous with. Well, now they've been, divorced for quite a while. Mary left around the same time these killings ended 20 years ago. And oh my God, is that Annie? We can tell that's you under a troll account. Turd fucker. God, what is your problem? My God. Okay. All right, Annie. Guys, I don't think she's going to stop until I'm just going to drop a link for her. But if she comes up, just be respectful. Remember, she is grieving. I do not appreciate what she's doing in the chat right now. But there's the link, Annie. Anyways, Mary Lee comes back recently to the town of Erie Pine, and all of a sudden the murders are happening again.
Hey everyone, I know you know who this is, Miss Mary Lee, the ex-wife, Terrence Lee, the crazy lady who left this godforsaken town some 20 years ago. Well, guess what? I am back, and I got me something to say. You want to keep pointing those fingers at me? Go ahead, I'm used to it. And sure, Terrence, my cheating, no good ex, well, he's got himself a new wife and a new life. But that does not change what happened 20 years ago. We were blamed for something we did not do. We were interrogated like criminals. We were drugged through the mud. We were treated like trash. And you know what? We were innocent then, and we are innocent now. They cleared us, didn't they? We didn't kill those girls. Oh, I didn't even know half of them. Oh my gosh. Terrence, well, Terrence may have known them a little more than he should have. Because, well, we all know, Terrence does not know how to keep his hands to himself. And now what? Well, the killings have started up again, and people want to act like it's me, or worse, it's him. Listen to me. Whoever's watching this has got to stop. The killer, whoever it is still out there, and it is not me, and as sure as hell ain't Terrence either. So quit dragging his name through the mud. Quit calling him at all times of the day. Quit following him when he leaves his house. Quit doing all of this stalkerish type behavior. Okay? He may be a cheating, lying hell dog, but he's not a murderer. I'm not either. You got that? And if this is the same monster from 20 years ago, or some twisted copycat who thinks they're going to get away with it again, I'll find. I'm not scared of you. I've lost everything, and I have nothing left to lose. I'm watching. Not going anywhere. You better start watching your back. I'm done playing victim. This is my story, and I'm taking it back.
Okay, folks, I'm going to let Annie up. Remember, she is going through a hard time. We did just discover her sister was recently murdered. I am not condoning this. I am not using her for clout. I think she just needs a place to vent. We're going to give her that opportunity and let her up. Hey, Annie. Annie.
The fuck, Dale? No,
Annie,
it's not
are you
real.
okay? Are you okay?
I mean, I was fine. They kicked me out today. It was like, they were like, you've had too much. And I was like, too much of what? Fuck you. So I had to
They
come
kicked you out of
home,
where?
and I saw you, the coat of arms, whatever, down, yeah. It's just like a bar. But you were live. You didn't tell me you were coming live.
Well,
I
Annie,
love
I don't
that
think
for
the
you.
internet is really a great place for you right now. I mean, you're going through a really hard time, and Annie,
I'm okay.
Annie,
What, Dale?
I don't know if you have a Kleenex, but can you see yourself? I don't want the world to see you like this, Annie. Okay?
Is that better?
No, it's on your nose. You've got, yeah. Do you see that?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you hear that? That is the sound of a grieving mother, a grieving sister. Dale, he thinks it's just fine that she's spilling her pain in front of thousands upon thousands of strangers. No different than that Kayla Drake. All while profiting off the tragedy of the Erie Pine murderers. The both of you. Vultures. Vultures.
Can you
Your
see me
face
okay, Dale?
Yeah, I can see you. You look beautiful, Annie.
I love
You look beautiful. Oh. What are you drinking?
It's like Cape Codder, extra lime, extra.
Annie,
vodka.
are you intoxicated?
No.
You're not intoxicated.
What
Okay.
the fuck? Who's Clue Seekers TV? Fuck you. That's my daughter. Fuck you. Dale, can you block Crime Chronicles? They're calling me a sloppy mess. It's not nice. My daughter.
Yeah, this is a really hard situation, Annie, because listen, I know grieving and going through a hard time. I don't think. Oh my God, Annie, can you? Is your shirt off?
No, I don't even know what that emoji means.
Yeah, just ignore
right there.
them.
It's in the chat. It's an eggplant. What is that? The
I
fuck?
think it's a penis, Annie.
Fuck! Why? This is murder, not penis. Murder.
Guys, quit saying that she needs dick. That's not. She probably
Not
stop
doing
saying that. Just stop.
I'm not doing it.
Here's the kicker. You know that killer? The one that killed all those women 20 years ago? He's back. He's here to finish what he started. They never caught him. I see it, and you know I'm right. And Dale, Kayla, you're too busy chasing clout to see it. But I do.
Annie, and that's why I didn't want you even in the chat right now and stuff, especially if, we're mixing alcohol with coming online and everything
What do
you're
you
going
mean
through.
you don't want me in the chat? You saying I'm not an adult? I'm not an adult. I can't do what I want. Like I'm an
No,
adult.
I'm just saying tomorrow morning you might wake up and see this on the news. And
No,
it might
listen,
not be good
Dale.
luck.
Listen, I'm going to do what I want, where I want, what I want, why I want, how I want, why I want it, what I wanted it. I mean, look, I'm getting drunk today, okay? Shut
Totally
up!
understandable.
Shut up! Who's Clue Seekers TV? The Who Done
Guys,
It Network?
please.
Stop! Stop it!
Annie, listen, I think there's a limit that we need to give ourselves because I bought me a whole 4-pack of these too. But I'm also not upset and grieving right now. And I feel like you might be making a fool of yourself.
Cooler. I love those.
Okay, now they're putting Z's in the chat. All right, guys. I might just have to end this because, yeah, Annie.
Manny, hi.
Okay,
I'm Annie.
You're snoring. You were snoring.
I think
not
snoring. What's the name of your channel again, Dale?
Adventures with Dale
True Crime.
Sparks.
Oh, yeah, okay.
They're right in the chat.
Subscribe to Adventures with Dale Sparks, you guys. Please help us.
Thank you. This definitely has been quite the adventure of a stream. Again, guys, that's just the update of the killings from 20 years ago.
I'll be in chat.
Surprise visit from. Thank you, Annie. Thank you. Maybe go get some water.
Oh, no, you did not, Dale Sparks. People, come on. What kind of a person allows a woman like Annie Parker, who just lost her daughter, her sister, onto his live stream drunk? Yeah, intoxicated. I mean, for what? For a little bit of views? For some clout? Well, I, for one, I'm done holding back. You disgusting people.
Welcome back to Crime with a K. It's Kayla. I gonna do something a little different today. I normally don't do drama streams. I try to stay away from them as much as I can and focus on the true crime topics that are pertinent and I feel need to be shared with everybody. But I'm feeling pretty hurt and appalled is the one word that comes to mind with what went down this week. As you guys know, I have made a connection with Dale Sparks. I have opened my arms to Dale. I've sent him tons of new subscribers, and I've really taken his channel to a different level. And to see him streaming about the case without me, and it was offensive to me. I have included Dale in every stream that I've done on the Cassie Parker case. And to see him, one, just not even extending a courtesy invite to me because we've been working together on this for so long. But then two, just to see the absolute chaos that erupted on his panel during the stream and the level of unprofessionalism that he brought to the stream, it was just, like I said, the only word I can really think of is appalling. But I did want to go over it because Dale he doesn't know what he's doing. And that's why I'm just shocked and surprised that he is getting a modicum of a following from me. Anyway, if Dale is watching this and he wants to reach out to me and talk about it privately, fine. But yeah, let's just get kind of into what happened because I'm just there are no words. So Dale took down this stream and edited out quite a bit of it, but unfortunately, Dale, I record everything. Annie Parker was under some sort of influence. And it's trigger warning. There's some language.
Annie.
The fuck, Dale?
Annie, are you okay?
Is he here? Is he here in the chat?
Is who here in the chat?
There's someone in the chat
Annie.
called Murder Man. Who's Murder? Is he the one? Is he the killer? Murder Man, fuck you, Murder Man.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Annie, check your note.
I'm sorry, Dale. I'm sorry. It's his murder map. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you guys.
No, I understand you're upset.
I think if Dale had coordinated with me and if we had done this together the way we've been doing it together this entire time, none of this would have happened. He looks ridiculous. His channel looks ridiculous. He looks like a joke. This whole stream looks like a joke. I don't know how he expects anybody to take him or his channel seriously. I don't know. I don't even want to continue on with this, if I'm being honest. In a nutshell, she gets extremely intoxicated and makes a fool of herself, makes a fool out of Dale. It's disgusting. I don't know why you suddenly think you've been on the platform in this genre of YouTube for a couple of weeks and you're somebody and you're big enough to pull off a stunt like this with Annie. It's sick, and you should be ashamed of yourself. This isn't my normal stream. I don't normally do the drama streams. I felt compelled to point out what is going on Dale Sparks' channel right now, and the level of unprofessionalism that he's bringing to this case is sad. But what do you expect from somebody who went from taking wilderness hikes with one viewer in the chat to suddenly being floored with hundreds of thousands of subs and no idea what they're doing? So I wish I could say I'm shocked and surprised to see that this is how Dale is conducting himself with a little bit of fame and notoriety. But I'm not. Anyway, you guys have a good night.
Good morning, everybody. I've been up all night again, reading comments, watching videos on what people think about Cassie Parker, her mother Annie, her aunt Marie, and her ex-boyfriend Jared. Then I've seen horrible videos that are just as horrible on what people think about myself or Kayla Drake we've become close to Cassie's mother, and there's a lot of people who chase clout on here. And I got to thinking, I grew up in Erie Pine, Colorado. This is a very small town. There were murders that happened here 20 years ago. And there's a small circle of people involved in those murders. Jared Watts may be missing. His body parts weren't found in a heart-wrapped gift bag or present. But he wasn't old enough to be a murderer 20 years ago. So let's look at the suspects here. Very small circle of suspects. Very small town. We have Annie Parker, who people keep saying is the prime suspect because she's the mother of Cassie, who they fought over Annie's mother's estate when she passed away. Then we have Marie Parker, Annie's sister, and both of them deceased, meaning Annie gets all of that money with the insurance. But I've gotten to know Annie. Annie's kooky and funny and adorable and grieving. I don't think she cares about money at all. Then let's go over to Terrence Lee and his ex-wife, Mary. Well, Terrence used to sleep around on Mary. They were high school sweethearts. And all the victims 20 years ago were women that Terrence had hooked up with. The murders stopped when Mary Lee left Erie Pine 20 years ago. The killer was never caught. She comes back. The murders are happening again. Why would Cassie Parker be a target? Well, if you ask me, if you guys watched Terrence Lee's video, because he was too chicken to come up on my panel to talk to me, or Kayla's panel to talk to her. So he chases clout, but I guess we're all clout chasers, right? According to you. He makes one video that gets millions of views. But there's one thing that stuck out in that video. Terrence Lee said what happened with him and Annie Parker, which is Cassie's mother, was a mistake. Meaning Cassie could possibly be his biological daughter. I'm not pointing fingers, but to law enforcement, if you're listening, I think that's the direction that you should look. With that being said, I have to finally get some rest, but I have a phone call to make. I hope you guys have a good day.
So is it done?
Well, I put him in his car. I set him out in front of his father's cabin, hooked the hose up to the exhaust, carbon monoxide, and his dad should be getting home sometime later today. So now it's just a waiting game.
Okay. I want to try and do a live stream as soon as the news hits, so we just got to keep an ear out for that. But I think I have the alerts set up, so I'll know as soon as it hits.
Yeah,
You didn't leave a
since-
trace, right?
No, not since the beginning. And, since people think we're fighting, I guess that'll be a good way for us to make up when the news hits that Jared Watts has been the killer all along. I can't believe the
we got
plan
away with
actually
this.
worked.
This is so crazy. This is so crazy. I still can't wrap my head around it.
Ever since the fantasy of just starting and living out what we wanted and then building the clout around it and everything, and then the drama, everybody seemed to flock to the drama. It's crazy.
Who would have known? What an untapped market. Annie was such a gold mine, that drug addict, alcoholic. God.
Yeah, she fell right into our hands, but hey, she helped a little bit.
She did. I think, yeah. We definitely have to keep her in the loop, though, because she's so good for content and for clout. People love her.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well,
I can't believe
I'm gonna let you get set up for whenever it is you have to go live, and then we'll do our little fake makeup session then.
Yeah. Just keep an eye on your phone. I'll call you or text you as soon as the news hits, and then we'll do the live stream, kiss and make up, and we did it.
This is only the beginning.
Breaking news tonight in the Erie Pine killer case. Jared Watts, the ex-boyfriend of murder victim Cassie Parker, has been found deceased, apparently from self-inflicted circumstances. And get this, folks, Watts was discovered with the murder weapons in his possession. His fingerprints all over them. Case closed. We have found our Erie Pine killer. Unfortunately, he is no longer with us.
Can you hear me? All right. I can't believe I'm doing this. I never thought I would actually do this. I'm starting a channel to help the truth come out. Jared's truth needs to be told. He was working through stuff, okay? The restraining order looks bad. He was a good boy. And I know the killer is still out there. He would have never killed anybody. And if you've seen anything, heard anything will help, send it my way. I'll never get him back. I knew him more than anybody. And when I tell you he didn't do it, no, he didn't do it. I will get you. That's going to be my life's work. The cops got it wrong.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hey, puppy. Yes, no, I just all day with the interviews and, the possible book deal and the movie and the documentary. It's a lot. So, yeah, thank you. No, I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Okay, have a good night. Bye.
Dear Copycat, I've been watching you closely. You've gained a bit of attention, haven't you? All that fame, all that glory, built on my legacy. But we both know the truth, don't we? You're just a shadow, a fraud mimicking a master. Here's the thing, I know exactly who you are, where you live, every little detail. But you don't know me. Not yet. You've been basking in the spotlight long enough. Now it's my turn. Help me get what's rightfully mine, or I'll make sure everyone knows who the real imposter is. You owe me that much. Tick-tock, copycat. Sincerely, Mountain Man.
Mountain Man, are you still there?
Got a secret, can you keep it? Swear this one you'll save. Better lock it in your pocket, taking this one to the grave. If I show you, then I know you won't doubt what I said. 'Cause two can't keep a secret if one of them is dead.
Why do you smile like you've been told a secret? Now you're telling lies, 'cause you have sworn to keep it. But no one keeps a secret, no one keeps a secret. Why, when we do our darkest deeds, do we tell? They burn our brains, become a living hell. 'Cause everybody tells, everybody tells.
Got a secret, can you keep it? Swear this one I'll save. Better lock it in your pocket, taking this one to the grave. If I show you, then I know you won't tell what I said. 'Cause two can't keep a secret if one of them is dead.
Look into my eyes, now you're getting sleepy. Are you hypnotized by secrets that you're keeping? I know what you're keeping, I know what you're keeping.
Got a secret, can you keep it? Swear this one you'll save. Better lock it in your pocket, taking this one to the grave. If I show you, then I